living a little bit less ordinary, 100%.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Less Ordinary Pod. We are back in the booth. It is myself, Chez, Gus, and special guest, Big Red.
Boys, thanks for having me on.
So we just had to get Big Red on here. He's a 1 meter East Australian snapper today because we wanted to briefly ask you a few questions about Micro Chez, the pursuit of you, and your elusiveness to Chez.
So yeah, as most of you know, me and Chez have a bit of history. He's been hunting me for a long time. No success. Few scars on the face from pulling hooks, but nothing too serious.
Yeah, I've come close a couple of times, but you've just rinsed me every time.
Yeah, every time. Piece of piss, really.
Love-hate relationship with you and me, Big Red.
Oh, well, Big Red, it was been a pleasure talking to you. Hopefully, I don't know if Chez will ever get to see you.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
I'll get you. I'll fucking get you.
A few of my really, really small cousins and shit, he's done some damage to micros. He's known around my parts as Micro Chez.
He's a universal Micro Chez, but I appreciate having on Big Red.
Cheers, boys.
Enjoy the day.
I'll smoke you, cunt.
Oh, rightio. So, boys, we're back. 3 of us today. No Hardy getting around. What's the verdict with him?
Jack's gone.
Smash.
He's gone down south, down to Jindy with a little snow bunny, doing another little weekend. Somehow he's found himself in another multi-million-dollar lake house for free. He doesn't have to pay a cent. He does that a lot. I don't know how.
Yeah,
I was talking to him about the other day. I heard a quote the other day. When hard work meets opportunity, they call it luck. Not saying he works hard.
I was going to say,
but like in a sense, he does. Like, he puts so much time and effort and positive attitude into everything,
just
and
into
takes
the universe.
Every opportunity thrown his way.
Yeah.
It's almost like we call it luck, but he sort of creates that shit.
Yeah,
he's just got the Midas touch, bro.
Well, he's pretty lucky too. So he's also got Jacko, our roommates, all his snow gear. Jacko just went and dropped like $1,500 on all snow gear, like pants, jacket,
like brand
helmet,
new shit.
Brand new
Has
shit.
he used it yet? Has Jacko
He's used it on one trip.
Ooh.
But Jack's just got to borrow his. Plus, in the arm sleeve of the jacket is the Epic Pass, so like season pass.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to pay for lift tickets.
You just
either.
scan.
He's just scanning in. So he's just got Jacko's full quiver on, got a board, got the lift pass, gets in the car, drives down to the multi-million-dollar lake house. He'll be boarding currently, probably right now, on the slopes.
They got a good dump too, I think. They had like 70 centimetres or something, which is fucking heaps.
Yeah, some bullshit amount of snow.
This time of year.
It's a bit of late season stuff, but there's been a bit of an Arctic blast they've been calling on the East Coast. Like
just for Jack, just in time.
Yeah,
for him to roll.
Again, just like whether it's hard work and luck, but the weather's on his side too. I don't know how.
Everything's on his fucking side.
Yeah, he's driving back tomorrow, and then he's back to work straight away on Monday night. He's doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. Bit of work. He's
he's back into his full block then, and he's here.
Nah, he's not back into full swing.
He's just doing that.
Just
one
doing
for Crow,
that. Needs a little bit of coin, I think, just to top up the nest egg fund. So, yeah. Other than that, we got some exciting news as far as LO's concerned and all the bits and pieces we've got going on. We got winners party in 2 weeks' time for TFI, announcement.
Pretty keen for that.
Which is going to be good bit of fun. All the boys are coming. So Gus is coming. Jack's even coming. So the 4 of us, Cody can't make it, which really sucks. But here's what it is. So we're all going up there. We'll drive up I think I'm going to finish work after night shift. Me and you are going to drive up, Gus, like Saturday morning, which will be a bit of a punish.
He's going to be cutting it, so fine.
Oh, we probably will be late too, I'd say. And then you two
fashionably.
Fashionably. And then you two will be up on the Friday. So we've got that going on. We've also teamed up with a few new partners on the Gold Club page, which I actually wanted to talk about today, and also some new products that we've been sent that are going to sort of be featured in some of the upcoming packs. So, first of all, the one I wanted to touch on, Easy Freeze.
Easy Freeze.
Whoa. Nearly dragging the table with you. Holy fuck.
Jeez, that was
doing damage.
That was a full carry on. All right.
New partner.
Do we just want to preface by saying we won't endorse shit either?
Well, all of our stuff is
just for any sort of endorsement, like money.
Only shit we like.
This shit is pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, they've solved a problem. It's a proper solve a problem in the industry invention, and it's genius.
Yeah, it's so our bloke. I think does he live in the North Coast, New South Wales, like Byron area.
Yeah.
Queensland.
Yeah, so he
Al,
yeah.
the owner,
Yeah, so he created Easy Freeze, and basically it's sort of like reusable ice cube bags, exactly the same dimensions as a normal bag of ice and stuff, but you can freeze it, use it, refreeze it,
Clean
use
it, refreeze it, yeah.
So fish or food or whatever, unbelievable sort of product for a number of reasons. One, like cost effective, reusable. If you use it enough times, you're going to make your money back. It doesn't melt water. So I know a lot of times you go away camping and stuff like that before you can afford your fridges and shit. Like when we were younger, you'd go away for the weekend, and your shit would be
You
sitting
got
in
your
water.
carton of eggs in the water, and it's all fucking falling
carton
apart.
eggs, like a roast chicken full of water, like my
Yeah.
fucking bacon's full of water. I was all
Yeah.
fucked, like it's
Yeah.
a punish. So that solves that issue. And then two, which I think's a pretty strong reason for it, but maybe not for some people, like the sustainability factor.
Yeah, the plastic bags.
Plastic
I think that-
bags,
I think
reusability.
50
that was a
million
lot of the-
trillion plastic bags.
Yeah.
That was a lot of the idea behind them.
Yeah.
How it was born.
Yeah, the
Eco-safe,
sustainability factor is huge.
BPA free too. So like if it does go through your fish or through your water, it's not like
Yeah, it's not the plastics
It's-
getting in your shit.
it's
safe.
not like that shit they put in ice bricks and stuff that's like toxic. It's just
Yeah.
fucking it's purified water. So
Yeah. So anyway, Easy Freeze.
Great product.
Yeah, thanks to Al and Harry. We've teamed up with them on the Gold Club page. So they've given us a little discount code. So if you sign up to the Gold Club, become a member, $2 a week, you'll get access to cheeky little discount code for Easy Freeze. Check out the product. Like we've used it on the fish, used it for food. It's pretty sick.
I think it's a good idea for like getting your bigger fish, gutting them, filling your gut cavity with these things because it doesn't just rinse fresh water all through your flesh, which is obviously not good for your fish either.
Yeah.
So that keeps it nice and cold.
Keeps it cool. And yeah, they just saw they got announced in BCF as well, which is a
That's
sick
sick.
deal for them boys. So yeah,
I think
congrats
they're
to
sort
them.
of killing it in the States too. Like it's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
taken off.
It's a great,
Yeah.
like you see a product, like I'm a big fan, and the next product we'll talk about, like something innovative.
Yeah.
Like we're not talking
Well,
about
it's refreshing.
Yeah, we're not talking about just like making, how many merchandise brands are out there. Something that solves a bit of a problem or something's a little bit different. It's exciting. Like that's
Someone's
fucking
actually
cool.
put some thought into
it, like or somewhat of an invention. But as it's a fairly simple concept.
Yeah.
But fucking
It's one of those ones where as soon as you see it, you go, how the fuck did I
How
think
did-
of
yeah,
that
how
10
did
years
I
ago?
not think of that?
How did
yeah.
no one do this?
Well,
before?
how's
Yeah.
I've seen them being used in ice baths and shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
like
great
home,
idea.
like just your little ice bath that you run at home. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking mad.
Little innovative thing where everyone goes, how has this only just been invented?
Yeah.
It
No.
seems obvious.
Super sick. The next one, which is more for the fishos that listen to the potty, Fillet and Release. You've probably seen them on Instagram. I reckon they've popped up there.
They've been around for a while
growing.
now.
They're growing fast.
He's just recently sent us a heap of stickies over.
Jace.
Is it Jace?
Jace.
Yeah. So look at I know you won't unless you're watching it at home on YouTube, but you'll be able to see on the potty page and the LO page and stuff. But yeah, these new fillet and release stick baits look fucking sick. So got a few different models. You've got a sinking sort of model with a bit more weight in it, and then a few floatings. I think we've got some 185s, 150s. The finish on them look incredible. They come unrigged, so you'd be able to get yourself some splitties and run set of trebles or big singles, whatever you want to do on it. But they look sick. The finish on them, oh shit,
No,
big
not
mirror.
on that one.
Yeah, not on that one. Big mirror finish is epic as well. So
Yeah,
they're
they
going to
look
be on our Gold Club as a Gold Club partner.
15% discount for members.
Yeah, 15% discount for
That's a pretty
members.
good discount.
It's
Yeah.
a great discount.
Yep, on all orders.
Go
So
check them out.
again, $2 a week, Gold Club. You can jump on and look at Fillet and Release and all the products that they have on their website. There's a direct link to their website underneath their banner in the partners section once you sign up as well. So you can just check them out, have a bit of a browse, but you'll get access to the discount code as well.
And they're a new product for us, so we're yet to go get some content with them and put them to use. But hopefully you guys soon when you do your
Yeah,
South
but
trip,
like I know guys are big G's and all sorts of shit on these, so
we'll
pretty
put them
cool
to use.
them. And then the last one I want to talk about is a product that is again one of those ones that's like innovative, a little bit different. Pelago, what is it? Is Pelago tackle?
Pelago tackle.
Yeah. So
I think a good amount of thought and a good amount of R&D has gone into this product.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This would not be an overnight little makeup.
He said to me, it's 6 years in the making.
There you
60
go.
years, yeah, right.
So
Tried and tested.
for those listening and can see it, basically
we'll do some little snippets on Gold
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah.
it's called a rod lock. It solves the issue of big bulky gimbal belts when fighting. Lot more typically with game fish and bigger fish and things like that. But basically, where your rod sort of sits in on your waistline, you can run big belts and things like that. Some more bulky than others, but this works off a really heavy duty magnet, and it's super subtle. And I don't know, you can see Ches there, he's sort of modelling the shot.
Ches, you maybe could have put the brakes on Big Red.
Yeah.
Just had a bit more support
you
there,
maybe
eh?
could stop a few big fish, Ches, with one of these on
Yeah.
your belt.
If you go check out his Insta and stuff, like you just run it clipped on your boardies all day, you forget it's there. It's not bulky.
It's not
You
bulky,
just run
it looks
on the boat
cool,
for
you
the
can run your
day.
shirt over it, and then you can pull it up, and they're super easy to take on and off. So
Well, that day when we caught the marlin in the doghouse, that was
That
a
would have
fuck show.
dominated.
You were hands full. I was trying to wrap that thing around
Do
your waist and
belts
tie
and
it up,
shit.
and I was fucking around for 10 minutes.
I think that's the thing, right? So everyone who does that sort of fishing, you don't wear your gimbal all day while you're casting because it's fucking a pain in the ass. Then when you hook up to a fish, someone's trying to reach around your waist, hook up the gimbal for you. You're trying to jam the like it's annoying.
Yeah, and you
It's
can
fucking
wear
shit.
your gimbal, like some people do, but it's just a punish, and like this
like,
is just
if
a
you're-
super simple little product.
If you're casting big stick baits or something all day,
Yeah.
you prefer not to wear
Yeah.
that around your waist.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that you wear that all day and you wouldn't even know it's there. It's
Yeah.
super light. I reckon I don't even know what that weighs. I reckon that
I think it
it's fucking
says
like-
on here,
what is it?
140
I
grams.
was going to say 100 grams. Yeah.
He's bringing out to like not a squishy, but like a softer gel, squishier,
Yeah.
not just a hard one.
Your model. So yeah. Pelago tackle. These are gonna be featuring on the packs that we've got, in the future for the Gold Club as well, and we'll be using these a bit. I think for land-based guys, it's gonna be awesome for guys who do casting, even beach fishing. I know when you're fishing them longer rods and a few of the they like running a little belt there, just. Call yourself a pussy or whatever you want, but it's comfy. We like
it's
to
just
we like
nice.
to fish in comfort.
Yeah.
I'm not the
Well, even when
I'm
you're
a-
beach fishing, you don't get that fucking bruise in your
Yeah.
groin the next day.
yeah
Nice.
little Chesley puss bruise.
little micro
Little
bruise.
micro.
Yeah.
I'll be putting some serious hurt on some little snapper with that thing.
Yeah, you will. So yeah,
I really like
few
that.
new products that'll be featuring soon, and some for us to try as well, which
Yeah.
is fucking sick. I'm keen.
Exciting.
Again, little innovative products like this, something a little bit different. We haven't seen before. That is cool. So check him out. Like Gus said, a few products in the works, in the making and stuff, but a lot of time and effort's gone, and even the packaging and the finish on these things are incredible. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. We've got, what have we got pack wise coming up this to tomorrow?
You
top
just did the
water.
shopping.
Well, I went and saw the boys at Hot Tackle through the week with Jack, and we got some packs. I'm just trying to think what we got.
You got top water, didn't you? And an
Oh,
accessory.
we got double reel game pack.
Oh yeah, I was keen to see that come back.
Double
for sure.
reel game pack.
Okay.
So what do you got? What do you end up getting for the overhead?
So we've got Speedmaster again.
25.
Yep. 8K Saltist.
Yep.
And then heap of trolling lures, so like DTX Minnows, Laser Pros, Mad Max, that sorts of things. And then
We're gonna put
fillet and
some of
release
these
stickies
stickies in the mix.
there, which will be and a few casting. I think there's some casting medals and some GT ice creams and things like that as
Sort
well.
of like the all round. If you're out there trolling, you see a couple of bus stops, you got the outfits for both. You're
Yeah.
trolling, you throw stickies, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, so that's coming up.
That's a sick pack.
Yeah, such a sick pack.
Yeah.
Which is unreal. And as far as the Gold Club goes, that's pretty much it.
Question.
Yeah,
So that's the double reel game pack.
correct.
Did you get 2 packs?
I did. Yeah,
Was
I
it
got-
accessory? Or we're not
no,
saying that yet?
no, we don't, not that. We got I don't know. Do we want to?
Oh yeah, you're right. It won't. Yeah, sorry, no.
Yeah,
Can't reveal that yet.
Can't reveal yet. That'll be in the near future to come.
Copy.
So yeah, it was a good week. Jack and I also shot away on a few days ago, and we're starting to shoot a new sort of series, or I don't know what. Yeah, let's call it series.
It's a mini series, yeah.
Pretty much, they're going to be e-tutorials basically. So they're going to be featured on the Gold Club website again, and they're going to fall under a banner of just like sort of educational, informative, how-to videos targeted more at your beginner to intermediate fishers.
More people that are looking to get into it. or
Yeah, and I'd
wanna
like
know.
to say 90% of people, your weekend warriors, the guys that go away with the family on the long weekend or Chrissy holidays,
Yeah,
Easter.
you're at the caravan park with the fam and you want to go down the beach and just bang a couple of bread and butter species, something to bring back a little feed.
Yeah, you want to feed, you want to have fun with the kids, that sort of thing. Like we all start there. I know when I was a kid, I used to have a ball catching species like, your tailor and your salmon and all that. And the beach, obviously super accessible for pretty much every Australian there is, and pretty much ingrained in our culture. It's just like, weekends away, up the beach and caravan parks and things like that. So basically, Jack and I shot away. The idea is we're going to film this e-tutorial. I imagine it's going to go for about 20 to 30 minutes, maybe longer. And it's going to cover all you need to know about basic beach fishing techniques to target species like salmon, tailor, brim, whiting, flathead, dart, whatever, those sorts of species, the ones that you're readily accessible on most beaches around Australian coastlines. And it's going to cover rigs, what to look for in terms of gutters, fighting fish, bait choices, all the stuff that maybe comes easy to a lot of people who do a lot of fishing, but for some is a little bit more technical. But it's going to be in such a way that hopefully is very easy to understand, and to a point where you can go and watch the tutorial, go away with your family and your kids and stuff, bang a few fish, keep them for a feed, or let them go, whether it's for fun or not. Yeah. That is the ultimate goal.
Well, I think there's a wealth of information out there on the internet.
Yeah.
Like YouTube, there's articles, but I think the idea for this is just, it's a crash course, it's summarised, it's short and sweet, it's everything you need to know, nothing you don't, to get you going.
Super consolidated information, and also personal spin on it. So everyone's going to be like, I don't do that, that's shit, or whatever. It works for me.
It's your experience. It's how you do it.
Exactly. I'm going to show what works for me, how I started.
And maybe move up to like your snapper and your flat.
And as time progresses, we'd like to grow that e-tutorial list to include, a range of species as well.
Even stuff maybe like filleting and cooking and everything.
Yeah, little things like that. And again, there's so much information out there that this would be just a bit of our version, our take on it, maybe a few laughs, filmed a little bit differently to your traditional, how-to videos and stuff like that. We want to make it simple, want to make it, easy to follow. And my ultimate goal would be for like someone who, I know there's so many guys out there that go away on, fishing weekends with their family, and they go fishing, they never come home with anything. Yeah. And the missus is like, he's like, just thinks he's a fucking idiot. Like the kids are like, oh shit. Like I'd love for someone to go and watch one of these and maybe put some of the things they've learned into practice and come back with a fish. Yeah. Like that would be the holy grail moment for me.
For someone like my old boy who's just gone on his lap of Australia in his van, like he's not a fisher, he's never has been a fisher, but like obviously you go on a lap of Australia, like you're taking a couple of rods.
Yeah.
And I've tried to give him a bit of information, but something like that would probably be really good for someone like him.
For him.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of time on his lap. Like it's just him and the old girl. They're just 18 months plotting their way around. He'll watch that. He'll go and get some little gang hooks and rig up his pilly or whatever and just throw it off the beach. Like he'll be frothing. That's perfect for someone
exactly
like that.
And this is what I mean. The e-tutorial is not going to be targeted at your advanced fishers. So don't sit there and watch it and come at me for, you don't tie this wrong, because it's not for you. It's for the introductory anglers. So yeah, we're going to start working on that in the coming months. Hopefully create a few really cool, fun little projects that can be useful for at least someone out there, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, like I get to go away, I get to do the fishing itself, film it as well. And
it's pretty good. I know, getting back to roots sometimes, like doing that bread and butter stuff.
Oh.
Just flicking off. It gets overlooked by us, especially I think sometimes, because you're always shooting for the stars and we're shooting content. We're trying to just go and get big fish and bad fish all the time, but like it's good to get back.
It's really nice.
So it's good for us.
I remember there was a time when I used to go down and catch us. Growing up in West Australia, the salmon we get over there are fucking infinitely bigger than what you get on the East Coast. And I remember doing trips with Dad down south, and we'd be catching them on little topwater plastics and like on basically brim gear, and like they'd be huge, and we'd be getting these big salmon, and it was like, to me, it was like the most insane thing on earth. Like I would like,
core memory.
Couldn't like wake up in the morning like losing sleep over how excited I was to catch a salmon. And then when I moved from WA, I remember coming over to the East Coast, and obviously my dad was the one who showed me all the fishing stuff, but I don't know, I must have left there when I was about 7. So I was real young. So probably not old enough to fully sponge up all that info, or like be patient enough to tie knots and all the rest of it. So I've come over here, and, Sean, my old boy here, like stepdad, he doesn't do any fishing or anything like that. So I was like, I remember being in high school, maybe year 7, and like come to school, and like we live close to a beach locally here, just like Bar Beach, which is like fucking the busiest beach on earth pretty much.
You can't really be fishing there.
You can't really be fishing there. And I remember like walking into like science class or something, and one of the boys was there. He's like, not a fisher, but his dad like did a bit of fishing. Like, yeah, we're down a bar, and we caught like, we kept getting these salmon and kept getting like snapped off by him. And I was like, fuck off.
Blown your mind.
I was like, really? Fucking salmon? Like, that's out of control. And they're like the shit. They're not the shittest thing, but they're not anything to rave on about.
Yeah, they're not a trophy fish.
And I remember him telling me, and I was like, oh, fuck. I've got to get down there. Like, I'm going to give it a crack. So I remember riding to the United near my joint, grabbing a bag of pillies and going down a bar, like early as fuck morning, middle of winter, like freezing cold, and caught one salmon. And just remember being like, this is the shit. Like, so frothing. I'm like,
like the chatters eating.
yeah, you can't eat them. I remember keeping them and like
People
keeping
do
them
eat
and
'em.
that. And
I
like,
think
yeah,
people
people
smoke 'em.
definitely do eat them. You can make fish cakes
I
and that
remember
sort of thing.
like when I was a grommy in between heats at Cathode Border, I was
Yeah.
like spitting that. You just swim out into a bait ball
It's true.
with your hand spear and you just can't miss.
Yeah.
And you like cook it on the fire and
Yeah.
it's just shit.
Yeah.
It's just like something
But it's
to
like
do.
such a coming of age thing.
That's
you
pretty
know,
mad.
like cooking salmon on a beach fire. Like, I feel like if you're a kid and you're into that sort of shit, like it's a universal
yeah.
experience. Like, you'll go out with your hands beer, shoot something shit, cook it on a fire, and all the boys will be munging into it like, this is fucking unreal.
This is mad.
And there'll be no butter, no salt,
It's
no pan. It's just
yeah.
shit, like cooked in a bit of
Unedible.
foil. Unedible, pretty much.
And then you go and have like some sausage and eggs from the barbecue.
Yeah, yeah. You'll have a little bit of fish and then you tire off with the sausages and eggs and shit. But yeah. Anyway, I wish where I was going was that I wish there was a way to go back to that level of froth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Do
same
you know
like
what I mean?
with
Like,
everything
for the
in life.
simplest shit. Like,
Like, I know sometimes like it's completely different, but like you watch a really good movie and you're like, geez, I wish I could watch that for the first time again. Like
Yeah.
you wish you could just go and catch that fish for the first time again.
oh,
Like,
bro, just those some of them experiences. Like, if we went down to Cathode Board Rides now and I went and shot a salmon, we'd all be like, this is fucking shit. But there was a time there where that was the pinnacle
Yeah.
of like all
True.
things that could be done.
Yeah.
just the
And
natural progression.
even for
Everything
me-
becomes mundane.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Everything
bit
becomes
fucked.
mundane after a while, and like catching one salmon, it was like, to me, I was like, that was the biggest fish ever. And like now, you know, you can go out and spin something respectable, whatever it might be, like a larger game fish or a big snapper or a mulloway, and it's like you froth, but it's almost like you don't even froth as much as you did back then with like the salmon.
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I wish I could go back. So if someone watching this tutorial hasn't experienced that yet, hopefully they're like their
You're
froth
helping them get
level,
that level of froth,
yeah,
yeah.
is there, and they can, if they use, like, if this helps them into turning that into a
Yeah.
reality and they hit that froth level, that would be fucking
Well,
so
like,
sick.
The ultimate thing for us would be someone wins the pack, watches the video,
Yeah.
catches a fish, and he's just going, holy
Holy
shit,
shit, I'm-
this is
yeah,
sick.
and
That
it's
is the best thing that
converted
could
it.
ever
Yeah.
happen for us.
Question for you.
Yep.
Are you going to jump on and give away some of your Taylor secrets or not really? They're
Can
sort
we
of
do,
trade secrets
can
for
we
you.
sort of do that, or will people come for me?
People
Oh,
will
they
come
might
for
come
you.
for you, bro.
The
'Cause they're
Taylor-
like, yeah,
The Taylor sort of industry is pretty cutthroat.
they're
Yeah.
Give it away.
closely guarded.
See,
Giving away
Gus-
spots and shit.
Gus skipped the beginner intermediate phase of, you know, beach fishing and bait fishing and went straight to stick baiting tail off the rocks, which is like the highest echelon of tailor fishing.
Highest upper echelon.
The upper
Upper
echelon.
echelon.
Fishing in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fishing, yeah,
Yeah.
the whole industry.
The Taylor King.
Nah, but
of the
we'll,
East Coast.
me, when back a couple of years ago when Less Ordinary released its first merch line attached to our jet ski giveaway in the early days, Gus and I went away and shot like all the like little photos and shit for the website and like just little promo shots, and there's photos of him casting. And anyway, he had my rod and he was casting a stick bait, and it was like the middle of the day, and he was just banging big Taylor on stickies.
You
Like,
just got to know how to find them.
sort of put Ches to shame a little
Yeah,
bit.
you did.
Micro.
Like
The
fully put Micro Ches to shame.
the
and
photo of you, the black and white photo of you holding the Taylor, is actually the
It's a sick
sickest
photo.
bro. It's
like, I know you don't
fucking hard as
think that,
fuck,
but
bro.
like, I like them. They give me the nostalgic
Yeah,
vibe when
big
you're
time.
holding a dead fish by the gills and up. It's like a lot of the old school photos are like that, and I just think it's got this appeal to
It does,
It's
yeah.
fucking, I don't know what it is. I reckon it's so sick. But
Beginner's luck.
yeah, that was his Taylor
Fucking-
endeavors. And while we're on that too, remember when you dropped that mega cobia
Oh, yeah, I
at
do.
Moreton Island? So we were at we went.
You dropped the lure on its head and it just ate it. Just,
Yeah, when we were at Moreton Island and we were fishing and like we were trying to get Ches a tuna.
it was the last day.
last day, and we're in the boat, and Gus knows fuck all about fishing. Let's be honest. Like, you've learned a bit now, but like
I sort of choose not to.
You sort of like block it out
It's
of your
almost
brain.
selective hearing.
Yeah, selective hearing with it. But anyway, you'll pick up the rod every now and again.
The
and have
funny
a fuck
thing
around.
is, you could be a great fisher just by association, like just by being amongst it. If you did apply yourself,
yeah.
you could dominate.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine that you're not.
But,
But
yeah, we were fishing off the front of the boat in the tuna school, and Gus was like, "Holy shit, look at that fish below the boat!" And it was like fucking 20-kilo cob.
I'm pretty sure I said shark.
Yeah, you did. Shark, shark, shark.
there's a
That
shark
was
behind
huge.
it.
I think so. Like, I don't know if I'd have glanced over.
Oh fuck!
Had a
quick glance,
quick
yeah.
glance, and he's seen like a fucking big 20-kilo cob, and Gus just dropped his medal like straight down
On
and
its
it just
fucking head.
Fucking ate it straight away, didn't it? Jesus Christ, I'm going nuts on this.
But the shark chased it up. Remember?
Yeah, true.
This big shark, as soon as it hooked, this big shark came over the top of it, like on the surface, and then it was gone.
yeah,
I don't know what happened. Somehow lost him.
yeah.
I think
gone.
eventually, because these are all screamed instructions, and I was so
Just
overstimulated. I think I tried to like rip it to sink him, and I just pulled straight
Yeah,
out.
that's all right.
Gone. It would have saved the whole trip.
It
too.
would have too, and
It
it
was
would
a
have
make
been
or break
you.
moment.
Would have been you on the fish, which would have been so epic.
well.
And it would have been. It was a great fish.
There will be a day. When's the last time you had a flick? Like fucking ages, eh?
1,000 years ago.
No, when you caught your flatty,
Oh yeah.
when we were shooting
When I
the
caught a
little
flatty?
nomad stuff up the coast in the boat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I'll go as far as saying for a dude who doesn't do it, you've nailed a few like fish, eh?
Well, I know that day I didn't catch a single flatty. You caught the only one,
Yeah, true.
so you dominated Micro Chairs that day.
Micro Chez.
I just gotta let you boys catch some fish sometime.
How's off the
I
back
can't
of the
be holding
Micro Chairs chat? We've had a few people
Oh,
send some shit in trying to compete with Micro
I
Chairs.
actually wanted to bring this up.
So
So
we can't beat him though.
if you listen to the podcast, the running joke with Chez is that he just catches small fish. Like, no offense to him, but that's sort of the joke.
Well, it come from the snapper because
to be fair,
I had a run there of catching a lot of snapper in a session. Like, I think those couple of sessions are fucking...
well, every session you'll hook up to like a world record and you pull hooks every time,
Yeah.
and then you'll dominate the scoreboard with 1,000.
Yeah, I'll get like
ones.
10 mid-sized snapper, and then
Little
Trey will just
micros.
come through with one big
yeah.
one.
So like,
You're
yeah.
always furious.
Good for quantity, but just not quality.
Anyway, the Micro Chez is sort of catching on to the listeners of the potty. But I got a message from young bloke, Finn Pedersen, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. But Finn sent in a photo. He said, "Did I beat Chez's micro snapper?" And I can't believe that doesn't even look like a snapper because of the colours, but that's a red.
Yeah, and so for context, that's probably like...
It's like a thumb.
It's like 100 mil long.
Not even. I
Nah,
reckon it's
bro.
like a thumb.
Yeah, I reckon
It's
it's
like the exact size of his
yeah,
thumb.
exact size of his thumb. That looks probably like a 40 mil crankbait, and it's about the same size. It'd be
Yeah.
like 5 centimeters of fish.
So what's his name? Finn.
Finn.
Yes,
and he
yes,
goes,
Finn, you've
"Did I
dominated
beat
me."
Chez's micro snapper?" I said, "Bro, that is so good." The boys are cracking up because I was sending in
Yeah,
a group chat.
yeah.
And he goes, "Chez has met his match."
Micro fin.
So Micro Finn,
Battle of the micros.
Micro Chez, he's a
Um,
part of a small community of like-minded
I
blokes.
had
Maybe-
one of the boys reached out to Zach Taylor, good bloke. He actually caught a micro flatty in the same way, dragging his, like after a cast, just dragging his treble up the sand after fishing off the beach. And
Yeah.
same thing, it was just obviously there, just pinned it through the head.
Bang.
His was a little bit bigger, but I've got you there, Zach.
Yeah.
Shout out, Zach. Good
Maybe that could be our Gold Club fishing comp. It's who can catch the
The
micros.
smallest
Like
fish.
brag
possible.
Matt, the smallest fish
Oh
wins.
my God, the smallest
But you
fish.
have to catch it on. We bring out a Micro Chez lure, and it's like this. The smallest,
What about like a
the
species
smallest-
though, like a snapper?
Yeah, like the smallest red wins a cash prize.
Oh my God.
Wins
I
the
don't know if
micro-
we can endorse catching undersized.
Oh, true.
true.
Would you? What if you release it? Or-
It's still not.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
not. Probably not
okay,
promotable.
we'll
is
do
it?
some sort of off.
Love
the
where
books.
you're going with that, but yeah.
We'll go underground on that.
Some
setup.
sort of off the books operation. But anyway, I'm going to change the subject entirely here.
Okay.
I've been dwelling heaps lately about like obviously us traveling in the lap, and I want to do a South Australia trip, and I want to just get back into the shit, like get back amongst it, and it got me thinking.
You just want to stop doing business shit and go fishing.
Oh, I'd love that, but
Yeah.
you know, we live in the real world, don't we?
We all do. Jack doesn't, but that's
Yeah, Jack doesn't. But it got me thinking about like, so for those that don't know, I used to own an old. I think my first car was a Mitsubishi Triton. Everyone shits on them.
You
like,
think or you know?
You
No, I
love,
know,
you
sorry, I
love, you love that car though.
I
eh?
loved it. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone shits on Tritons. Like, don't buy. What's the saying? Like, don't buy a Triton. You're a fucking idiot or some shit.
Yeah,
That
something
is,
like that.
that's the same.
That's
Don't buy
exactly
Triton,
it.
you're an idiot.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
That's actually their slogan.
That's their slogan.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Nothing on people who drive Tritons.
yeah, I bought a Triton and I
like the old curvy ones.
yeah,
too.
curvy one. It was like
Curvy.
2006 model,
Yeah.
dual cab with
Curvature.
like an aluminium tray on the back, and I put like synthetic grass in the tray and put like 2 toolboxes on there, which cost me so much at the time. I was broke.
You had a good setup, but like you had your big rod tube.
Yeah,
and
had a
all that
rod
sort of
tube
shit.
mount to the roof,
Yeah.
like dual cab thing, just so swag in the middle. Anyway, used that car, drove across Australia twice in that car, did endless trips up and down the East Coast and the West Coast because I moved there in it. End up writing that car off in a car accident. And then I bought a 79 Series Land Cruiser.
75.
Sorry, fuck.
Yeah.
You,
75
you
Series
sure?
Land Cruiser, yeah.
Yeah.
And had that for a few years. Loved that car to bits.
Single cab.
Single
Yeah.
cab.
Yeah.
Like built the canopy on the back. Had like a little drawer system, bed frame, canvas.
That was like when you talk about nostalgia, like that was your nostalgic, like old school fishos setup, like
Yeah.
canvas canopy, rod tube,
Yeah.
live tank in the back, like
Yeah.
just enough to sleep in.
And I was spending so much time fishing, like going, doing anything, everything, like bait fishing, lure fishing, fucking trips away, you name it. Like, love that car to death. Could sleep in it. Had all my fishing gear permanently just in the drawers.
Never cleaned it.
Never cleaned it. Sold that car, went to Europe, partied, wasted all that money. Didn't waste it.
Didn't
Like,
waste.
it's rich in experience,
yeah.
but fuck me, like,
In hindsight, you sort of need that car right now.
I'd love that car
Yeah.
right now. I'd love to have that back. But
Grass
anyway,
is always greener.
yeah, grass
If you
is
didn't go, you'd be wishing you weren't.
exactly. And I think I sold the car for like, I don't know, like 20 grand or something. They hold their value. Like, the car was not like, they're shit. Like, when I say shit, like, they got 500,000 Ks on it. How the fuck is a car with 500,000 Ks even worth 20 grand?
Was it a rust bucket? Was it pretty like
Oh, it
you
was
would
all-
drive it on the beach
I
flat
was,
out? And
I
not
was
wash
under
it?
the impression it was all right, but like to like a
There would be a bit of rust everywhere.
you
little
know, and
surface
yeah.
shit.
But my thing was like, use it for what it's built for.
Yeah.
If someone was buying that to do the same thing as what you did with it, perfect.
Yeah, I can't stand if you're going to buy a car like that and you're going to baby, like, unless you're in it for different reasons, I guess. Like, everyone's got their own way of thinking. But for me, it was like, that car,
That's why he bought
he
it.
liked it. Well, she liked it.
Yeah.
She liked getting treated that way. She liked getting
The
put
car
on the
did.
bed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
she used to
She'll
like it.
let you know.
You know,
It was
treat her
it was a
good,
she, yeah.
do her what she wants, she'll treat you treat you better, sort of thing.
So is
What
that
was
what I
her
had?
name?
500,000 on it.
450.
Jeez, that's good.
450.
You wouldn't see many common rail diesels doing that sort of shit without major.
Nah. But
Like-
then again, like, everyone says this, but I've been seeing all this shit on AI about local 80 series owners and like 75. They're like, oh, don't buy one of them, mate. You want to buy a Toyota? Like, this is a 99 model.
Yeah.
30 grand
It's-
for it. Only 500,000 Ks. Only like a little bit of rust. And it's like a full.
It's nearly a cult thing.
And you're doing like they're rebuilding swivel hubs. You're doing everything on the
Yeah.
cars. Yet
It's a lot of
people
work.
still argue that they're super reliable, but they are. But they're so old, so they've like sort of lost that reliability factor. But if I bought a brand new Triton, I'm probably not gonna have any issues with it, eh?
But you're also not going to see it through to 500,000 Ks.
No,
So you don't get the chance to.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like maybe in 20 years, like what's a 2006 Triton doing? It's going to be in a scrap heap.
Yeah.
No one's going to be rebuilding Tritons.
Okay,
Whereas
testament.
like the bones of those old 75s, like the solid axle, like
Yeah.
they're,
Is
they're,
there
they're
a guy
good
out
car.
there in the world who's a 2006 Triton enthusiast and he rebuilds them? And he's
And
just
he
got
loves them
he's got
like a mint.
He's got like a 2014 Triton in mint condition.
No,
like
that's
I'm gonna say no.
aftermarket spray.
No.
Like a brand new engine.
Say if you bought a Land Cruiser 20, like, let's say 30 years ago now, or 20, 30 years ago, and you kept off the showroom floor, you parked it in a shed,
it's worth
Yeah,
more.
like a barn
it would be
find.
worth
It'd be worth more.
so much,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
If you got the Triton in 2006, parked it in there, it would be worth like 5 grand with
Yeah.
zero, with
Yeah.
0 Ks
Yeah.
on it. Like, anyway,
Yeah.
whatever. Toyota name.
It's
Long-
not even
long-
Toyota. Like the Patrols and everything. The
Patrols
same.
are
It's
the
just
same,
the
yeah.
pre-common
But let's
rail.
say Nissan and Toyota, they're the two, right? Give me another one.
Oh, like what about your old like Land Rover, like a mint old Land Rover? Like
yeah.
worth
Is that like
fortune.
what's their
Defender.
engine?
Defender? Yeah.
Fuck, they're sick.
Like
aren't
the
they?
small.
But just like
sort of
anything,
chippy.
because it was just that, I think that last year it was like pre-electronics, like a lot of it was mechanical injection, like solid axle, like fuck, they
You love that,
just
eh?
don't die.
Mechanical injection.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite type of injection.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it too.
Yeah.
But long story short, why I bought this up is,
You're getting a new car.
I wanna-
Well, hang on. Can we touch on your current car, the Scooby?
well, I've got
Because
two cars. You know,
it's a crucial-
I
well,
own
yeah.
2 vehicles.
Yeah. So you sort of
I
you're
own a
cashed up.
$2,006 $1,500 Toyota Corolla who currently doesn't run.
Yeah.
But you got that to run up to the pit and
Up
back.
and down the pit, super cheap on fuel, halfway there because it's Toyota.
That's
to
a
what I want.
pretty common thing for the pit. Like no one,
Crazy.
everyone's just in shit run around.
Yeah.
Crazy that you got a pit car when your good car that you didn't want to put K's on is also fucked.
Yeah, nuts, eh?
Like,
So,
why did you?
I don't know. I think originally at the time I did it because I went halves with Jack and it would cost us like $750. I was like,
Yeah,
well, it's
true.
a no-brainer. Like, I'll just take this and if I have to sell it, whatever.
Even
Anyway,
if it breaks down, you
Even
got
if
your
it breaks down.
750
So I've got the
worth out of
Corolla
it.
and then I've got a Subaru Outback. Again, just piece of shit. These are just getting around cars.
Yeah.
You're
And
due.
So
while
you'll flog
we're-
them off.
Yeah, get rid of them. I'll probably keep the Corolla.
Okay.
I'd say just to run up and down the pit, just like get that thing going, just a little run around. But I want to buy. Want to get myself.
Have you decided?
No, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Alright,
I
hit
want
me.
to talk about what sort of things I should be looking at. I know you and I have discussed extensively about, what is the ideal build in the back.
Hang on. Are we talking like if we're going to do this lap? Like, are you talking like you've
Oh, I
got
dunno.
a large sum of money, or are you talking like
Talking
super real, relatable? Like you're going to drop 30 grand on a solid car
Yeah.
that you're going to treat like
That's
you're
it.
75.
We don't make millions here at LO.
Oh fuck no.
Okay, so I'm not going to be, I want to build something like attainable to the average Joe. I want to build something that,
I think that goes a long way in the content as well.
like, let's be honest, your D-Max is outside of the realm of the average Joe. Would you agree?
Yeah, I wouldn't agree that the actual car itself is outside the realm. I would agree that some of the
Build.
shit I've done to it is outside the realm. But mind you, like I don't think it's uncommon for people to go and buy a near new dual cab. Like you don't have to go and spend the money. Like you don't have to go and spend 30 grand on a Mitz alloy fucking setup like I have. Like you can bang a factory.
Mind you,
tray
there's a
on that.
lot of people out there going and getting a loan
Yeah,
and just getting their car
Getting whatever
at
they want.
younger.
Yeah.
Like
which
real
which
young.
I think is ridiculous. Like the
Yeah.
only reason I bought that car outright, I would never loan that amount of money.
But
to
people
build a
are
bike car,
doing that, eh?
which
It's
is
so
fucking
common.
insane to
Like
me.
common.
But it's like,
People are
it's
just going
because
and
people
getting a
want to drive a
huge
cool car
loan.
when you're young. You want to drive a
Yeah.
cool car. Like, just,
Anyway, yeah.
just the way it is. But
I think you need to get.
it got me thinking when you've discussed a lot about what is the ideal setup because,
For what?
well,
That's like heavily weighs on the answer here.
I don't like rooftop tents. I'm going to be honest. I don't like them.
You don't like them.
I
like sleeping in them, but you want to be able to be low key.
I want a discreet camp.
which is
That is
Stealth,
my
yeah, the stealth camp is the
stealth
thing.
camp is, I think, up there with my number one.
Priority.
This for a number of reasons, right? Firstly, popping a rooftop tent up, as easy as it is, it's one of those tasks that it's like
It's punish.
Punish.
Yeah.
You get pissed down rain, you close your rooftop tent,
You're
moldy if you don't open it up. It's wet inside. It's fucking this. It's that. Right. You.
in saying that, it's better than the swag or
It's
tent alternative.
infinitely
Oh,
better than
yeah.
swag and the tent alternative. I agree.
I will chime in because I was pro sleeping in the back of the troopy inside the car.
Do not tell me you've changed your mind.
Well, no.
Well, let's just before you say that, let's just go right. You want a stealth camp? I think you're
Stealth
left
camp?
with either you're at a troopy or you're at a single cab.
I think you
ute.
need to get a single cab cruiser. Same, literally your old car.
I don't think it has to be a cruiser.
No. I don't.
don't reckon?
I don't want the cruiser. This is why
Okay.
I love my cruiser to death, but 100Ks on the highway, like they're
Yeah.
slow, they're expensive, they chew through fuel.
Was it a
They're
1HZ?
loud, the 1HZ,
Yeah.
like non-turboed or anything like that. So good engine's gonna last, but again, it's fucking roaring down the freeway.
Well, you
at
know,
100.
for your
Oh,
1HZ troopy.
Same shit.
With
I
the,
used to think it
but
was.
yours had an aftermarket turbo and a bit of work
It
done to
used
it.
to sound like it was going to explode into flames.
I know,
Going
being in your
the highway.
car, like going down the freeway, the heat coming off the gear tunnel in
It
the
was
middle of
fucked.
summer was
Yeah,
out
when
of
you
control.
Mine-
on the
like-
step on the middle there,
Yeah.
burn your foot,
Yeah.
eh?
Mine wasn't properly like sound deadened and heat proof very well. I did like a bodgy job. I know I've been in ones where they've done it really good and it's heaps better. Still not ideal, but it's heaps better.
But the way you're
Better.
going, like you need to buy something, you want something where you don't have to fuck around with that.
Yes.
So-
So you're thinking like a
I'm
2015 single cab Hilux or something.
I'm steering
Yes.
you towards the N70 Hilux.
How do you go about, like, if you don't want to, I'd say you need a rooftop then. Because I know a few people that have had like that aluminium toolbox with their bed in it and they just say it's fucked.
But I think
Why?
It gets way too hot. It's
What about-
claustrophobic? Sam used to have the window. He had a Space Cab D-Max with the like a 1200 high, like extra high box, and he got the body lifted, so it married up, and he used to sleep in it like 2 people, and then he ended up getting a troop in. He's like, even with the window, you just don't get. You're in a metal box.
I'm gonna build you
Like
the perfect
in the
car.
morning, as soon as you start getting the sun on it, even if you got the insole and whatever, it's fucking.
Really?
It's claustrophobic.
So
it's
what
hot,
about
there's no
like
airflow.
Pang's setup with an air
Well,
vent?
he's got like the vents and shit,
Like a
which you
vent?
could probably do.
A vent and a window.
To be fair,
Like, is it doable?
It's doable.
I would steer you towards like a 2010 to 2015 N70 single cab Hilux, obviously 4-wheel drive.
What about a space cab?
I got a space.
Space cab would be good.
Yeah.
Either way.
Either or. Yeah.
I think they're just harder to find. Like
Yep.
the single cabs are a dime. They're around. With your canopy,
Yep.
half side bed if you need it, half side fridge, drawers, live tank,
Yep.
all your shit, rod tube on the top,
Yep.
rooftop tent as well.
Okay.
So if you go and you're parking up, you're
I
at a
like that.
Yeah,
I actually like that.
we go to Morton, we go wherever, like, and you're gonna want to sleep in the tent if you can,
Yeah,
but
I'll-
you have the option.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I agree.
That's like ultra stealth too, because if
you're-
I get seen
if
without
you're
the
a
rooftop
that's
tent,
not up, they're like, oh, there's no one in
there's
that
no
car.
one there. Boom, I'm in there
You got
sleeping.
options. You got
Like-
serious options. And then too, this is sort of what I was going to say before.
Oh, Gus, you're out.
What's happened here? Am I
Oh,
back?
you're back.
You're back.
I used to be pro stealth cam in the back of the troopy, and in the right, when it's cold enough, perfect. But Morton opened my fucking eyes, because that was unbearably
Well,
hot
that was February.
in the
yeah.
swag, like dripping fucking sweat, not a wink of sleep. And the being in the car, even with the windows cracked, is worse again than
Yeah.
the swag.
Yeah.
And you were mooching in your rooftop tent with your fan on.
I'd be
You get the
doing it on.
breeze because
I'd
you're
be
up
fucking
high,
doing it on, yeah.
and it would have been fucking
Hot as.
miserable in the troopy.
So,
So I
That's
think
definitely the play. Like
Yeah.
the
if
best
you got
of both
options,
worlds.
you're laughing. Because like Morton, you'd throw the tent up, no qualms.
Yeah.
But if you're going away for a weekend and parking on the side of the road,
Yeah.
you can.
yeah,
Like you can
And
go
you
to the
probably-
boat ramp.
We're
Yeah.
not going
boat
to do
on.
that in summer anyway, so it's a non-issue. with
so
the heat
true.
thing.
So like have the both options. So
Well, you-
with the bed in the back, like I envision a false floor with like maybe a couple of drawers or a bit of storage underneath the bed.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as much clearance headroom wise.
You're there to sleep, not
But
just
I'm there to
fucking
sleep,
stand up.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like what, like as far as canopy goes, like you know you touch on like the Telstra canopies,
Yeah. Yeah.
like they're real high. They're not.
Like
It's not going to be pretty.
like a service body.
Yeah,
You want like a
yeah. Like I
like
want
a
some.
chassis mounted service body.
Yeah.
Like a big fucking setup.
I want some fucking. I don't. It's not going to look good, but I don't give a fuck.
Well, I seen,
I couldn't care what
there
it
was
looks
a,
like.
There was a single cab 79 getting around here. I've seen the last couple of weeks, and it has got a fucking huge canopy on it. Like it might have been like super high.
Yeah.
Like it nearly have to be like 1300 high.
Wow.
Massive. Like would catch so much wind, but fucking.
I'll be
perfect
honest
for you.
though, I reckon for whatever reason on an old cruiser you can pull that off.
Yeah, you
it
can.
sort of looks good. On a
In-
Hilux, it looks fucked.
It
In
does.
saying that, you're not building for aesthetics
I'm not.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Not
Like
looking for
you're
the aesthetics.
you're just going stockies.
Gone.
You're going 31s.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of lift.
Yeah.
What's
Bull bar.
what's standard? Is it 800 standard or a meter?
I
I might have been wrong there.
couldn't
Maybe
tell ya.
Sam was a meter because it wasn't like stupid high. It was
Cruisers
just-
have higher ones. All dual cabs run a standard profile.
Yeah,
but
copy.
yeah, anyway, I don't know what it is.
But yeah, reason obviously to steer that way. Like those old Hiluxes, super reliable, right?
I
It's
love
gonna
them.
have.
I reckon they're those N70s are
Yeah,
the best fucking
It's gonna
car.
have a stereo. It's gonna have aircon.
Yep.
It's gonna have electric windows.
They haul ass
It's
too.
gonna go 110.
They'd go 150, mate.
Yeah, so it's just gonna
Yeah.
go. It's gonna go the pace, and it's gonna be quiet-ish. It's gonna be nice on the beach. It's not gonna be a head turner, but it's. I don't like when I was younger. Like
You
I
sorta
wanted a
wanna
head
stay
turner. I
low
wanted
key.
to like be
Yeah.
the man, but like I couldn't give a fuck now. Like
Well,
just,
you almost need the opposite now.
I want less
trying
head
to
turning.
Be incognito.
yeah,
The
Especially for
the-
your fishing and shit.
Yeah.
Spots.
the
and-
single cabs have got a bench seat in them too. There's
Yeah,
no
the-
center console.
the
which
bench
is good.
seat would be ideal.
Like
Mm.
I
But
my
I'm not gonna. It's not a be all end all for me. Do you know what I mean? Like no bench seat or whatever. Yeah.
I had an N70 for my first work car, and I love that thing. And then they upgraded me. I got a 2023 N80 now, and I like the N70 way more.
Yeah. Wow.
Like this N80's auto and everything, but I reckon the N70s they're quicker
Yeah.
and they're more comfy and they're just basic and
Yeah.
they just work.
Just that middle ground between like a little bit of like that more like simple
Yeah.
approach.
Yeah.
But still the creature comforts of like some of the newer cars. So anyway, that's
You
what
just
I'm
can't
looking.
break them.
That's what I want. That's what I'm
For-
sort of thinking.
Flog the fuck out of that car.
Yeah.
You cannot kill it. Like,
And I will be using the car so much, like on the beach and shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't want the brand new
'Cause you're just
bee's
gonna
knees
fuck it.
shit
You're gonna
because I
trash
don't
it,
need
yeah.
it. It's not needed. Like
Yeah.
for what I do. Like I'm not looking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'd like to do, like you said, Ches. Like I'd like to do. I'm not super, fucking good with my hands and shit. I'm mechanically minded, if you will. So I'd like to like do the fit out and build it out and like play around with it myself instead of like,
Yeah.
like you buy a $100,000 car, you can't put a poxy home
Yeah,
job on the
you gotta
back.
get it done
you
properly.
obviously going and spending fucking 40 grand on a canopy now,
Mm.
and then my 12-volt system's gonna be 6 grand. Like I'm talking about doing the whole. Like
Yeah.
canopy aside, like shell wise, but like 12-volt system, like some of the affordable products out there now that are good quality is crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then what we were touched on before about the heat, that there's new 12-volt air cons. Like what's going on there? What about
there's
12-volt
12 volt
air con?
everything now.
Hang on.
There's 12 volt
12-volt
toasties.
air cons, man.
For the car.
Kick-ass make one. I believe. I'm going to just fact check that.
How is
But
that
it's an
going to
air
rinse
con
your
system.
double battery in 5 minutes?
But
though?
like if you've
That's
got
not staying
200
on
amp of
all night.
lithium with fucking solar, it doesn't matter, does it?
That
Like-
Well, is it
anything,
going to drain itself overnight?
I think
No,
the thing
it
is with 12 volt, like they make anything 12 volt now. Like you got your 12 volt, like they've been around for ages, like your pie ovens and shit.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can get 12 volt like toasty makers and everything now.
Yeah,
Like
Singular's fucking air fryer.
they got 12 volt like coffee machines. Like they all work,
but
but
for
they're
how long?
just sort of shit. Like
yeah.
they like I know to make like I think Josh has got a 12 volt toasty thing. And like I know to make a toasty, he said it takes like fucking 20 minutes. Like they work, but that's not.
Well,
like,
isn't that like anything that's producing heat? It's
yeah, like heating elements draw a lot of
struggles.
power. Yeah.
All right.
Have you seen the canopies
caravans?
built? The rooftops built into the canopy, so when
Yeah.
it's down, it just looks like the top of your canopy.
Yeah, they're sick. Yeah.
Yeah, so this thing, it's $600. It's stay cool wherever you roam, right? It's compact and lightweight, perfect for caravans, rooftop tents, camper trailers, and tiny homes up to 6 square meters.
I'd love to test
With
that
400 watt of cooling power and whisper quiet operation.
How much does it draw?
Let me have a look.
While we're on this, I'm going to go ahead and say you fucking do not need it. Those,
Well,
like,
to be, I was going
run-
to say it doesn't get any hotter than.
I'm just
Morton.
I'm just
And then
posing
you were-
like a
Yeah.
solution
Yeah.
potentially to a problem
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
that
yeah.
we might have. Consuming only 427 watts of power. What does that like
I don't- I'm
equate
not
to?
like you, I don't
Draws
know.
minimal energy.
How many gigatrons is that per month?
I need amps per hour.
I need amps too. Delivering cooling power.
I'll be
tough
honest,
and
Jez.
durable.
I am probably going to have to do the same exact thing as a temporary in betweener, possibly long term, with the spacey, with the
Oh,
rooftop.
it's the way to
and
go. Because what's the
I'll
alternative?
Probably
You
not
go and-
have
you
the
go and
stealth
spend-
option.
You go and spend 200 grand to fit out a brand new troop. You're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
As sick as it would be, like, who's got that kind of money unless you're doing the loan? Like,
Well, that's the thing. I obviously do not have that sort of money, and I'm not doing a cheap. I can't go
cheap
back to
version
the
of it,
cheap
yeah,
one
yeah,
again.
no.
I would only ever do it again.
the
to have
N70
have a nice one.
would dominate the 1HZ troopy in every way.
Yeah.
Every single way.
yeah, well,
Well, that's sort of me soonish, hopefully too.
this isn't 12 volt either. Sorry, this is run off an inverter.
Oh, Trey, you're so full of shit.
You've lied.
I have lied.
But in saying that, like, you do not need that. Like, being in the hottest climates in my rooftop.
Well,
and
those fans.
those
draw
fans,
fuck
bro. Like,
all
I know
over.
I got the Bush Company rooftop, so a great rooftop. But I know a lot of people run the Sirocco fans in them. They're sort of made to have the Sirocco fans that stay in there. But I just run two of the, like the Wanderer. I think they are like $30 each from BCF.
No
They
pump.
fucking crank, bro.
yeah. And it's camping's camping.
Yeah.
Fuck the
Yeah.
home luxuries.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you
don't-
got to sweat your ass off in there, and
Yeah.
it's just part of it. And then you get back from the trip, and like whoever has the cozy, that's just how.
But
That's
like
just how it
a
goes.
$30 fan and you're not sweating. Like,
Yeah.
fucking give me two of them.
You remember when we were
Yeah.
kids, but you just roll out your swag. It'd be the middle of summer, and say you'd be like having a few drinks, like you drink that night, and you'd wake up and the sun would be beaming on your
Beaming, yeah.
swag. You laying on the ground. You
To be fair, the sort of
hungover.
when you sort of start going camping, you probably go to sleep paralytic drunk, and
Yeah.
you sleep through anything.
Yeah, and you wake up sweating, cotton
Yeah,
mouth.
but you're
fucked.
in too
Yeah.
much damage
Yeah.
to care or move.
Yeah, and you finally roll out, and it's like,
How's on the last day of TFI filming when I left, that crew was doing exactly that. Remember the crew that was
Oh,
pumping
yeah.
the music the night before,
Yeah.
bro? We were in our swags, like, I don't know, it would have been like 10, 11, maybe 11:30, I don't know. And the music from up down the other end of the campground was fucking so loud, like exactly what we did when we were
Yeah.
younger. And I was sitting there going,
I'm gonna
Chaz
kill
was
him.
like,
I'm gonna
fuck
kill him.
these cunts.
I was texting
I'm
Trey
gonna
from
go
my
say
swag,
something.
and I was like, I need to get up early. This is fuck
This
these
bullshit. I'm getting up early, cunt.
Yeah.
He's fucking fuming.
And they got up the next morning, same thing, looking fucked. We went
Spew all in the shower.
toilet block, and there was spew everywhere.
Just
Like,
spew everywhere. I was like, disgusting, disrespectful little fucks.
It's
Yeah.
like exactly what you would have done.
Exactly what
a million
everyone
times.
would
the next
It's
generation.
like, yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah.
no respect.
And then I remember back in the days, you'd get worded up by like an older dude, like, what a fucking
Yeah, you'd be
ugly
like,
cunt.
fuck off,
get
you
a
old
fucking life,
idiot.
mate. And then like, here's us sitting
Yeah,
there doing the
like-
exact same thing, thinking, fuck these little fuckers.
Oh,
God, it's a crazy world we live in now. That's all I will say. I'm gonna quickly end the app with.
Righto.
I haven't got a seggy.
You don't have
but
a seg.
I do want to just ask about this flatty thing. I've just got a newfound addiction, which I haven't even done yet. So probably it might wear off. But I
Oh,
want
it's
to.
something you've tried. Like we've
I haven't
dabbled.
actually. I haven't tried. I haven't thrown big lures properly.
Yeah, right.
I want to this spring/summer. I want to crack a big flatty in the shallows on a glide bait or a jerk bait or a top water lure.
What's big?
I'm not actually too fast. 80 centimeters plus
Okay.
is my benchmark for what I want. I've been Google Mapsing a shitload South Coast and North Coast, and I want to start doing some kilometers chasing these things in some, knee deep sort of water, and I want a big one. Like I said, don't really care if it comes on top water or a glide bait or a swim bait or anything like that. I'd be pretty happy either or. Obviously, top water would be the one of the coolest ways to do it, but I'm not fussed to say. But I want an 80. I want it this spring. I want it in the summer. So I've been Google Mapsing, and I've decided I'm gonna get into it. So I'm gonna start giving it a red hot crack. I'd like to. It'd almost be good to document some sort of mini series, maybe for
Yeah, I reckon we'll
LO
do that
or
for
like
sure.
a
That'd be
TikTok or some shit.
Great e-tutorial as well.
Yeah. Like if I don't know if you can film an e-tutorial on something you don't know about, but
That's
maybe
true.
it could be more of a
Like a series of you trying to get it.
yeah,
on YouTube.
like learning. Like if I can learn, anyone can learn, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like just following, a bit of information that's readily available online. But the reason I brought it up is I'd like anyone who's listening to the potty and has any sort of experience doing this style of fishing. I don't want locations. I don't want spots. I just want techniques
you
on how
found
to
works, yeah.
techniques on how to rig up say big unweighted plastics. Do you like to run like light gauge trolling hooks, inline stuff, or worm hooks, stinger trebles? Do you run Dacron or braid, or what do you do? What sort of lead are we fishing bait cast gear and spin? Like I want some sort of tips and some insight into what people think works. Because like I said, I'm not looking for any handouts. I want to do it myself. So
You're nearly going to be furious if someone gives you a hand.
yeah, no, when I say handout, like information's great, tips and tricks fantastic, but locations, like no, we want to sort of work that off our own back. So yeah, that's gonna start. I think hopefully next block off, if all goes to plan, I'll be the first sort of trip away trying to piece the puzzle together. But yeah, I might start a little mini series.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I might just do it on, I don't know, TikTok or whatever. Might just keep the audience updated, but.
You just
But
run it on,
between
run it
now-
on the LO story.
Between now and February next year, end of February,
You want one.
I need an
In the
80,
bag.
and if I haven't, I will publicly do something.
Righto.
I would say shave my hair, but I've already done that.
Shave your eyebrows.
The,
Yeah, eyebrows.
fuck no, you can't do
Eyebrows.
that.
Come on,
Then you'll
go,
be
just
a
go and get a
complete
fish.
skin of head.
I can't do that.
You
eh?
can. They grow back real quick.
We'll
So
come up.
How are you gonna get this fish or not?
You're going to get the
You got to
fish.
believe to
Yeah.
achieve.
Put it out there.
You sort of won't catch the fish
I'm
unless the
pretty
stakes are
confident
high
I'm going to
enough.
get the fish.
Well,
Come
eyebrows
on,
it is.
back it
By
up.
the end of Feb, by the end of
Live.
summer.
I can't shave my
You
eyebrows.
can, bro.
Why?
You're
You
not
can't.
gonna lose
They
your
don't grow
job.
'em back.
We'll shave.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
they grow
Yeah,
back. We'll shave one.
Oh,
That's worse, bro.
But you can like go to work. You can be like, oh,
lost
passed
a
out
bit.
drunk, and the boys did
Yeah.
it. Like they're fuckwits. Like, just play it off.
Or
At
you
work.
got to go.
What about I get a micro chest tattoo?
Yes, that's better.
The fact that you've considered that
That needs to be his punishment
over the eyebrow.
for something. just micro.
If Ches doesn't get an 80 red by Feb, you got to
Yeah,
get micro Ches
that's-
tattooed on your ass.
That's fair.
Yeah, righto.
If I don't
You
get
got to
it.
lock into the eyebrows though. If I'm doing
Yeah,
Oh,
that's fair.
mine's
dude.
fucking permanent. Cunt.
Yeah,
You
but it's
haven't-
on
Oh,
your
you
ass.
you can have it. You need a tattoo as well, but it's sort of nothing that'll.
I'll tattoo it on the inside of my foot or something where you can see it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Both eyebrows.
You have to have
gone.
an 80 red by the end of February. Or
Like
See,
I says.
bad season.
Bad
Bad
season.
time, not a lot of
and
time.
for you, like every off swing, you're going to go and put some time into this. Whereas for me
I'm
to
gonna
take the
put.
boat
I'm
out,
gonna vanish from LO fully to just make sure I get
Just
this
for the
done.
eyebrows.
Yeah. Anyway,
We'll
hey,
sort it out.
by the end of Feb. I want to get one. If you've got a funny, cool punishment, send it in. That'd be cool. Like I said, any tips and stuff, I'd like to hear as well. But yeah, happy?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was that's a wrap on that episode.
next episode, we're going to have Little Ches.
Yeah.
Ches Junior.
Yeah.
Ches Jr.'s coming in off the back of his little sabbatical. I think he did 12 weeks, bit of a express lap around the country in his troopy with his missus. So
That's gone quick.
Heaps quick.
That
So-
was like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it has gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna ask a lot of questions about how he went in the troopy, things you would pack, things you wouldn't,
Yeah.
places to visit, fuel costs, what sort of money they spend, anything that anyone's looking to do.
Yeah.
The what do you call it?
the express lap.
The express lap, 10 to 12 weeks, lap around Oz, spending times in those hot spots. We'll cover that with, when we say Junior Chaz, that's Cam's little brother, Josh. But yeah, tune in next week for that episode. But yeah, thanks for tuning in again. Thanks for a few laughs.
Thanks to our special guest.
And thanks to Big Red, our
Big
special
Red.
guest.
Until
Someone
you
Chaz
meet
will never
again.
meet.
You haven't met him either, to be fair. He's a meter.
Fuck, mate, I've met his younger brother by 1 year.
I've
Like
met his like spawn.
You've
Like
met.
his new son.
Yeah, you've barely
You
met
sort of
that.
dipped into his nuts and took his fucking.
Yeah, you went inside him. All right, that'll wrap us up. Thanks for tuning in. Yo.